Concluding prayers of second phase of Bishra Ijtema tomorrow, police urges to stay inside, use of drone prohibited. BNP to ensure free of cost healthcare after coming to power, urges accepting people-friendly proposals through discussions in reform. Lockers of all officials preserved in security vaults of Bangladesh Bank frozen. There may be huge illegal wealth, anticipates ACC.
Rainbow Paints, the color of joy.
Hello and welcome to the News24 English Bulletin. This is Nafisa and those were the headlines.
শব্দের আরেক নাম একদম ইউনিক স্ট্রাকচারাল ডিজাইনের কসমিক ডোর এর ওয়াল থিকনেস ও রিপ থিকনেস বেশি থাকা থেকে 50 বছরেরও বেশি কসমিক ডোর নিশ্চিন্তে 50 বছর
Now the details. The second step of the first phase of Bishra Ijtema is going on the banks of the Turag River in Tongi. Devotees are engaged in prayers and sermons. Pakistan's Maulana Obaidullah Khurshid delivered a sermon translated into Bengali by Maulana Zakaria. The final prayer led by Maulana Jubair will take place tomorrow at noon. Authorities have urged attendees to remain in designated areas.
এই যে আমার ব্যাংক আরএফএল গ্যাস স্টোভ এর সায়েন্টিফিক নজল আর ব্রাশ বার্নার তাপকে সমানভাবে ছড়িয়ে খরচ বাঁচায় 25%।
আরএফএল গ্যাস স্টোভ নিরাপদ ও গ্যাস সাশ্রয়ী।
304 ফুড গ্রেড স্টেইনলেস স্টিলে তৈরি, যা নিশ্চিত করে জংবিহীন সিঙ্কের আজীবন নিশ্চয়তা।
আরএফএল কিচেন সিঙ্ক, স্বাস্থ্যকর কিচেনের চিরস্থায়ী সমাধান।
BNP leader Ruhul Kabir Rizvi urged the interim government to hold elections quickly instead of delaying reforms, warning of public anxiety otherwise. He spoke after paying tribute at Zia Rahman's grave. Meanwhile, BNP leader Khandakar Mosharraf Hossain stated that if in power, the party will overhaul healthcare policies. At a press conference, he pledged free healthcare for all. BNP also demanded a clear election roadmap.
বিজলি কেবলস যে কোনো স্থাপনার বৈদ্যুতিক সংযোগকে রাখে নিরাপদ। এর স্কিন কোটেড ইনসুলেশন সম্পূর্ণ ফায়ার রিটার্ডেন্ট, তাই বিজলি কেবলস নিজেই নিজেকে নেভায়। বিজলি কেবলস,
নিরাপদ আজীবন।
A Dhaka court has ordered the trial of suspended Assistant Commissioner Taposhi Tabassum Urmi in a defamation case over remarks on anti-discrimination matters, including Abu Said. The hearing took place at the Chief Metropolitan Magistrates Court in the presence of both parties. Urmi's lawyer plans to appeal, while the plaintiff's lawyer confirmed the trial's formal commencement following the court's decision on charge framing. Bangladesh Bank has decided to freeze all lockers belonging to former and current officials. The central bank's acting spokesperson confirmed the move on Tuesday. No assets can be stored or withdrawn. The Anti-Corruption Commission suspects undisclosed wealth is hidden in these lockers. The ACC requested the freeze after seizing foreign currency and gold from a former deputy governor's locker. Authorities are monitoring the situation closely. Finance advisor Saleh-Uddin Ahmed said inflation would drop to 6 to 7% by June, reducing essential goods prices. After a meeting at the Cabinet Division on Tuesday, he stated that the government is prioritizing imports of essential items like rice, lentils, fertilizer and LNG to ensure stable Ramadan supplies. However, he confirmed that the government will not reverse the VAT increase on fruit imports. Social welfare advisor Sharmin Murshid stated that social protection programs should be employment-oriented, not just aid-independent. She emphasized that poverty alleviation is not achieved through minimal financial support. Speaking at an event in the capital on Tuesday, she requested the World Bank's assistance in ensuring transparency and accountability in the Ministry of Social Welfare. She also suggested creating a dashboard for better monitoring of welfare programs. Despite the vast potential, Bangladesh's small and medium enterprises (SMEs) are struggling to compete internationally. Entrepreneurs worry that new VAT measures will slow down growth, citing limitations in capacity, export barriers, and weak financial links as major obstacles. An economist urged the government to reconsider the VAT imposition. SMEs, which employ about 25 million people, need increased export opportunities, improved technology, and better policies to thrive and create more jobs. We'll be back after a short break. Please stay with us.
এলো ইনস্ট্যান্ট মিল্ক পাউডার হ্যাপি কাউ, যেমন সাশ্রয়ী তেমনি পুষ্টিগুণে ভরপুর। আর এটা নিউজিল্যান্ডের গরুর দুধ। হ্যাপি কাউ, গরুর দুধের স্বাদ সবাই পাক।
Welcome back. You are watching News 24 English Bulletin. An 11-year-old girl, Arabi Islam Suba, who went missing last Sunday in Dhaka's Mohammadpur area, has been recovered while her family was in the city for her mother's cancer treatment. CCTV footage captured her near Tokyo Square, seen walking with a relative. Her father reported her disappearance after she left home. She was later recovered from Noga.
New Zealand Dairy, excellence in quality.
President Donald Trump has agreed to hold off imposing 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico for 30 days, pulling the North American neighbors back from the brink of a potentially damaging trade war. After last-minute calls with Trump, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau agreed to reinforce his country's border with the U.S. to clamp down on migration and the flow of the deadly drug fentanyl. Earlier, Trump made a deal with Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum. She agreed to reinforce the northern border with troops. In return, the U.S. would limit the flow of guns into Mexico. But the U.S. tariff of 10% on Chinese imports has come into effect on Tuesday.
গাড়িটা আমার প্রেজেন্ট, আমার ফিউচার, আমার হ্যাপি লাইফ। আইডিএলসি আমার ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল পার্টনার বলেই কার লোন আমার কাছে লাইফ ইনভেস্টমেন্ট।
The U.S. has begun deporting illegal Indian immigrants, with 205 individuals already sent back under President Trump's strict immigration policies. Indian authorities have confirmed their citizenship. The move suggested India's involvement, as President Trump previously discussed this with Prime Minister Modi. India has agreed to take back 18,000 undocumented immigrants. Modi is scheduled to meet Trump next week to strengthen bilateral relations and address ongoing trade tensions. Fortune Borishal, led by Tamim Iqbal, has reached the BPL final for the second consecutive year. They will be joined by earlier Chittagong Kings or Khulna Tigers, who will face off in the second qualifier. Chittagong Kings has a chance to return to the final after 9 years, while Khulna Tigers aim for a final spot after 3 seasons. Both teams are just 2 steps away from the coveted title. And that's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.